Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. I'm gonna, before I start, say that these next two videos, there might be two or three, it's all gonna be the same thing, but I'm gonna split them up. Are probably gonna be my last normal videos of what you're used to seeing, and then I think in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm not gonna have any videos after this. I might space them out, so you'll see one of these videos every week up until I start my new format. But as I mentioned previously, from then I'll have a proper system, so you'll get the same thing every week basically, and you'll know what you're getting. So you'll get a pickup video more than likely at the end of the week, and then a review video right at the start of the week. So I'll be reviewing the previous week's films that I've seen, because that way I can record my pickups video on a Friday when I finished work, because I have now started a full-time job, so I've not got a lot of free time on my hands. And then I can do my review video on a Sunday evening and get that up on a Monday, so then you've got a video at the start and at the end. Obviously that means that there will be quite a big gap, that you won't have anything, but at the moment that's the easiest way I can do things, because I've not got a lot of free time anymore. I'm doing this one on the weekend. I'm not sure when you'll see this first part. I probably put it up some point during this week, so you've got something to watch if you're interested in watching anything from me. Up until, like I say, I sort of reboot my channel. This is going to be all of my DVDs. I know I've probably shown all of these off before, but specifically the ones that I haven't yet watched. And the reason that I'm doing this video is simply because I'd like your suggestions of these films, what ones that you think that I should watch, your opinions on some of these films, and then when I do get around to doing my review videos, you may then hear my thoughts on some of these films, because there are a lot here, and they're all ones that I want to watch. So yeah, I'm just going to get started anyway. Maybe one, it'll probably be two videos more than likely. I'm going to probably split into two videos because there's a lot here, but I don't have anything to talk about, obviously because I've not seen them, so I can't say my thoughts. But this video is just me showing you them, so you can then give me your thoughts on any of the ones that you've seen, so I can prioritize them when I can eventually get around to watching them. So I hope that makes sense. Sorry that this intro went on a bit long, but I will get started with it now. Go from the back. So first off is this triple feature. I can kind of talk about some of these because I have seen Stepmom and I have seen Still Magnolias, and I think they're both brilliant films. I like Stepmom a bit more. Don't really know why. I just think it's a really good film. Still Magnolias is also a really good film, and a good comedy. It's got a really good story, obviously centering around these group of women in Louisiana, and at the hair salon, their lives. But the one in question is Lorenzo's Oil, which is one of the reasons I picked this up. I already had Stepmom when I picked this up, but I didn't have Steel Magnolias, and it was one I wanted to get. And I hadn't seen Lorenzo's Oil, and it's one that I was interested in watching. So I thought, to condense, so I get rid of this one, and then I've got all three in one small case, I'd get them. So yeah, that's Lorenzo's Oil specifically. I'll just put them back in, might as well. Next up is Dreamer. Now, I have actually seen this one before, but the reason it's in here is because I probably watched this when it first came out. So this came out in 2006, I believe. So I would have been 4. So obviously you can see why I've put it in this list, because I can't remember anything about it. And I wanted to get it. I got this recently, well, not too recently, because I'm trying to get some more Kurt Russell films into my collection because I really like him. And it looked like a really good true story, so yeah, Dreamer. And these are all in order of studios, so if you look, it's at the moment Entertainment in Video. This next one is Hotel Rwanda, which was nominated for 3 Academy Awards. Obviously, as it says on the front cover, it stars Don Cheadle, Sophie Okonedo, I think is how you say her name, and does that say Nick Nolte? Yeah, Nick Nolte, and Joaquin Phoenix is in it as well. Again, based on a true story. I think it's at a hotel, and yeah, it's about like a slaughter or something. I don't know too much. I got this because of the cast and because obviously it says 3 Academy Awards, and I am aware it's not on Blu-ray. So, as most of these films aren't, there are a few here that are on Blu-ray. But the reason I got them is because they're ones that I really want to watch and I just wanted to grab, because they were there. So, but yeah, that is Hotel Rwanda. If this video, I'll probably, just so I know I keep stopping, but I'll probably make this video go to about 20 minutes, and then wherever I get to there, I'll stop and continue until I've done them all. And whether I have one video that's only 5 minutes, then, you know, I just don't want the videos to be too long, because I know that people don't like watching long videos on anyone's channel. Next up is Boat Trip. I got this because I was aware, I didn't really know too much about this, but I was aware that it had Roger Moore in it, and this was one of his films post James Bond, and I know he didn't do a lot of films post James Bond, so I was interested to see what it's like. Also got Cuba Gooding Jr., who I really like, Vivica A. Fox, she's only known as Vivica, oh no, it is Vivica A. Fox, on the back it just says Vivica Fox, so yeah. Horatio Sanz, Rosalind Sanchez. So, yeah, don't know too much about this, but yeah, let me know. And then we have Kingpin, which I've heard great things about. The Farrelly brothers did this, I believe. Yeah, and it's one I've wanted to check out for a while because I really like Woody Harrelson. It's also got Randy Quaid, Bill Murray, Vanessa Angel, who I'm not familiar with. So, yeah, that's Kingpin. And then we have the remake of Robocop, which I understand isn't very good. I've not seen the original. I got this a long, long time ago, before really knowing anything about this, but I know that this is supposedly not a very good film. I should probably hold off on this and watch the original first, because otherwise I'm going to judge the original on this film if I watch this first. So, but if you think that this is a film that I can watch before seeing the original, let me know. And then we have a Martin Scorsese film, Silence. This I got as soon as it was released, because I think I got it from, well, not as soon, I got it for my birthday, not long after it was released, quite a few years ago now. And I just never got around to watching it. But yeah, this will probably be one I might not even get around to watching on DVD, because I do know that this has a Blu-ray release. Same with Robocop, so I may even get these on Blu-ray before I have a chance to watch the DVD. So, but yeah, that's there as well. Silence. Then we have Meet Joe Black, another one I'm aware is on Blu-ray, but it's quite expensive because I believe it's out of print. But it's a film I've wanted to watch for a long time. I know it's a long film as well, 173 minutes. But I watched the trailer and thought it looked like my type of film. Plus you got Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins, so yeah. And then we have The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp. I really like Johnny Depp, especially when, like, in his prime in the 90s. And I just picked this up because it said it's Johnny Depp. Don't know too much about it. I think this is like some sort of horror thriller, to do with the devil and hell. So, directed and produced by Roman Polanski. So yeah, be interesting. Then we have 40 Days and 40 Nights, which I've heard is a pretty good comedy. Again, I'm going to obviously point it out, this is on Blu-ray, but I believe it is extremely out of print, so I went ahead and just grabbed it anyway. And then we have Open Range, and I wouldn't have got this, but I got this before it, because it's just had its first Blu-ray release back in, I want to say, August, and I think I got this in July. So yeah, I was unlucky there, because I would have waited to get it on Blu-ray if I'd had known. But I've got it on DVD now. I've not seen it, so it's Kevin Costner, Robert Duvall, Annette Bening. So yeah. Then we have Two for the Money. I got this because it's got Matthew McConaughey and Al Pacino in, and I believe it's a sports type film. And for some reason, I just gravitate towards sports films, although I'm not a fan of sports myself. And yeah, it just looks like a okay, decent film, so I thought I'd get it. And I want to expand my international filmography, shall we say. And I'd heard of this one. It's directed by Ang Lee, and it's got Tony Leung in, who obviously was recently in Shang-Chi. So, be interesting to see. And that is Lust, Caution, which I think is about like espionage. It's about an assassin back during the war, who has to seduce this agent and try and get close to him and then kill him. I think that's the basis of the story, so it sounds really interesting, and it's an international film, so yeah, look forward to checking that out. Then we have The Soloist. I believe this is on Blu-ray, but I could be wrong. But I got this because it's got Robert Downey Jr. in and Jamie Foxx, and they're two great actors. Which is pretty much the reason I got this, to be honest, to see what it's like. So yeah, that's The Soloist. Then we have I'll See You in My Dreams, which I got because of the cast. You got Blythe Danner, June Squibb, Rhea Perlman, Mary Kay Place, Sam Elliott. Great cast. So yeah, I'll check that out soon. Well, providing people recommend it to me the sooner, excuse me. But I'll obviously get around to it at some point, don't know when though. Then we have a film which I've heard is bad, because apparently you know everything from the trailer, but I got it because it's one I'm interested in. It's got a good cast. It is a remake of a Clint Eastwood film, and that is The Beguiled. Obviously starring Colin Farrell, Nicole Kidman, Elle Fanning, and Kirsten Dunst. I might enjoy it. It's not long. It's only literally an hour and a half. It's got a decent cast, so might be okay. Then we have The Sisters Brothers, which is one I've wanted to watch for a while because I do quite like westerns, and this has John C. Reilly and Joaquin Phoenix in. Also has Jake Gyllenhaal in, so I was obviously going to get it. If you watch my channel, you'll know he's my favourite actor. So yeah, I look forward to checking that one out. And then we have Crossroads, which is one I'm not too familiar with, but I got because it's got Ralph Macchio in, and I'm not aware of him being in anything other than obviously the Karate Kid films and The Outsiders, which is another film I need to get. I believe it's getting a re-release in November through Studio Canal. I know it is, but I think it's either November or December, so I'll probably get that. But yeah, Crossroads, don't know anything about that one. Money Train, again, Woody Harrelson, so I wanted to get it. Wesley Snipes, I've heard they work really well together. Looks like my type of film, an action comedy, so yeah. Then we have Fly Away Home, which I got because it has Jeff Daniels in, and I think he's a really underrated actor. He's in my favourite TV series of all time, The Newsroom, and he is absolutely fantastic in that. So I want to watch some of his older stuff, some of his older films. So yeah, I found this. I had to get it. Then we have Vertical Limit. I again believe this does have a Blu-ray release. So if I like it, I'll get it, because I think this again is out of print. Like a lot, the reason I've got a lot of these on DVD is because they're out of print. So I decided, because they're there on DVD, I might as well get them to see if I like them first. But yeah, Vertical Limit. This case feels heavy. It's the booklet. It's got massive. Hang on. It's got. So you've got in here a booklet. So someone obviously kept this in good condition, which shows you all releases and just general information about the film. And then you have an advert for Sony and a questionnaire for Columbia DVD. So that's the wrong way around. That's got to go there. That's got to go there. There we go. So yeah, someone obviously kept this in good condition. So nice to see. Vertical Limit. Then a David Fincher film, Panic Room. This is the only of his films, I believe, that doesn't have a Blu-ray release. This is the only DVD release of his. Yeah, it's definitely going to be my type of film. I like home invasion films. I think they can be quite interesting if they're done well, and I've heard this is quite a well-made film. So I do look forward to checking this out. I also really like Jodie Foster. I think she's a really good actress, and she chooses her projects very wisely. I don't think she's been in a particularly bad film in the last 20 years. Some people don't like Elysium, but I think that's a really clever film myself. Hotel Artemis again, I think was pretty well done. The Mauritanian most recently, I thought was a really good film. And one film from her more modern career that I don't think anyone really talks about, that I think people should watch if they've not seen it, that I must get on Blu-ray, is called The Brave One. And it's basically where she plays this woman, and her partner basically is beaten to death. She's beaten to near death, and she then sort of becomes like a vigilante and goes out and starts killing people responsible for her partner's death and her attack, because I think they take her dog as well. So yeah, it's a really good film. I definitely recommend that if you can check it out at any point. Next up is The Missing. This is a film by Ron Howard. Stars Tommy Lee Jones and Cate Blanchett. Yeah, it's another Western, so had to get it. Ron Howard, I actually think is a pretty underrated director. In the 90s and 80s, he did some fantastic films. He did, obviously, Parenthood. He did Backdraft, which I think is a really good film, among many other films. Obviously, Apollo 13. I believe he did A Beautiful Mind. Could be wrong. Then he did this. So, yeah. Need to check that one out at some point. I'll do a few more, then we'll pretty much be at the 20-minute mark, and I will stop and continue in the next video. Little Black Book. Romantic comedy. I like romantic comedies. That's all I really know. Just thought it'd be alright. Then we have, this will be the last one I show, Heaven is for Real, which I didn't even know had a UK DVD release. So I was happy to find this, because I recently watched one that I have got on DVD that I've already seen in my collection, so I won't show that, called Miracles from Heaven, I think it's called. And I really like this, and this is from the same production company. Similar sort of story. It's like a faith kind of film. I think it's about a little boy that has a near-death experience, goes to heaven, and then comes back, and obviously is telling everyone about his experience and inspiring people. I think that's the basis of the film. It's based on a true story, apparently. So yeah, be interesting to check this out. Heaven is for Real. That is it for part 1 of my not seen DVD collection. If there are any there that you think I should get on watching particularly soon, please let me know and I will take that on. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a like. If for some reason you didn't like the video, then by all means give it a dislike. But if you do choose to dislike it, I'd appreciate it if you let me know why down in the comment section below. That way I can improve on it in my next video. Comment down below anything, everything. I appreciate anyone that takes the time to leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded onto the channel. And that is it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.